The tomato comes out of western South America and originally only produced a berry about the size of a pea. Cultivated there around 500 BC, about 2,000 years later, the Spanish show up and take the fruit to Europe. We can't imagine the likes of Spanish and Italian cuisine without tomato today, but they only got their hands on them about 500 years ago. Tomatoes were initially feared in Europe as part of the nightshade family, which does have members that are poisonous, but also the fact that Europeans were using pewter plates, the acidic reaction probably wasn't pleasant. Tomato soup has probably been around about as long as tomatoes, but it wasn't until the recipe in New Cookery Book from 1857 that the dish is popularized. Joseph Campbell's condensed soup shows up in 1897 and grows in popularity with the Great Depression. During World War II, tomato soup and grilled cheese are served together in the U.S. Navy. Returning veterans popularized the combination in the 50s and pass it on to their families. Soon it is served in hospitals, schools, prisons, and virtually every home nationwide. Crunchy, cheesy sandwich dipped in hot acidic soup. Yes, please. Today, let's do tomato soup and grilled cheese. Cookie sheet drizzled with olive oil, 3 pounds of tomatoes. I've got a couple heirlooms, I've got Romas, I've got cocktail, I've got an old tomato I found in the refrigerator. They'll work. 6 whole cloves of garlic, quarter of a yellow onion chopped, half of a red bell pepper chopped. Drizzle this with olive oil, salt and pepper, couple teaspoons of dried oregano and basil, 450-degree oven, 30 minutes. Couple tablespoons of olive oil in a soup pot and the rest of your onions sliced. We're going to caramelize these or get real close, probably looking at about the same amount of time, 20 to 30 minutes. These are looking pretty good. Remove them from the pan. Our cheeses, white cheddar, Munster, Havarti, Gouda, out now, getting up to room temperature, along with 1/3 of a cup of heavy whipping cream. And I'm going to put some prosciutto on our grilled cheese. Does that make it not a grilled cheese? You can decide. 30 minutes later, remove your garlic cloves, put them with your onions. Flip your tomatoes over, put your oven to broil, 5 minutes, door cracked, keep an eye on them, we want to char. Oh baby, get your food processor out. And I'm excited. Got a new food processor for Father's Day. First time I'm using it. Tomatoes go in. Onions and garlic going in. If your food processor isn't this big, just do it in batches. Hit it. Medium heat, back into our pot. 3 cups of chicken broth. You can use veggie broth here if you prefer. 1/3 of a cup of heavy whipping cream. Give it a little taste. Probably going to need some salt and pepper. Fresh oregano and basil. On low. Let's make a grilled cheese. I don't butter or mayo my bread. You're more than welcome to, but I do butter the surface of my griddle or pan. Doing 4 grilled cheese, prosciutto down. I like to put just a little toast on the first side, then flip it. Flip our prosciutto, and then our cheese. Quantity and combinations are up to you. Get a little melt going, prosciutto on. Close the door on these. Little press. Flip them. Beautiful. Another little press, and we are about there. Little fresh grated parm, basil leaf for aesthetics. Tomato soup, grilled cheese. Oh yeah.